Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 493 of the Daily 180, trying some new technology today, so the look may be a little bit different. And we are going to continue our series of the either or on frustrated or inspired by talking today about what it means to be inspired. Most of us have seen someone or known someone that we felt was truly inspired. They were the kind of person that it seemed like no matter what you threw in their way, they kept going. I was thinking for myself about people that I've known in the past that were like this. I've had friends who were very focused on the idea that they were going to be lawyers or they were going to be computer programmers. In fact, I have two friends who are computer programmers, and they were just focused all the time. They were focused on computer programming. And when other things came up, when it came to girls, when it came to fun on a Saturday night, when it came to activities. Hi, Caitlin. When it came to activities that we were trying to do, movies that we were trying to do, yeah, they'd have some fun with that. But then, my goodness, as soon as they could, they were back to coding and programming and write pseudocode. Now, I did some computer programming. Okay, I'm not a complete useless computer guy, but I did some computer programming. But I was nowhere near that. I was interested in other things. I've known some people that were like that with some projects that I got involved with. There was one individual that I knew that was very involved with the Tour de Cure in the world of the American Diabetes Association, and he was focused. He had a profession, he had a life, he had a family, he had all these kinds of things, but he also had a grandson who was a type 1 diabetic and who had been fighting this disease since he was 3 years old. And as a result of that, he was very inspired to try and find a cure, or at least progress the discussion around a cure for the disease of diabetes. And if things popped up along the way that were stopping us from being successful at our fundraising efforts, he just made a way around them and said, we're going to go, we're going to go, we're going to go. This idea of inspired is what gives people power. It is one of the things that, because I'll be honest, when I was looking at computer programming, I get to a point and I say, I'm done. When the Tour de Cure came around and we were looking at some of those kinds of different events, I knew a lot of people that just sat back and said, we can't do this. We're not going to be able to pull it off. But those individuals who are inspired, who are connected to this bigger thing, it's because they really care about it. They really believe where they're going. They believe in the picture of the future. The idea of being inspired is being filled with courage, filled with spirit, filled with energy. And that's one of the things that's just extremely powerful about those individuals. It's infectious. And we're around them, we can't help but be impacted by it. In the next one, we're going to talk about how frustrated and inspired are probably a little bit more similar than you think they are on the outset. Hopefully you'll stay with me and you'll be with me tomorrow to see this. Caitlin, I'm glad that you're able to be here today. Hopefully you can come and join us tomorrow as well. And maybe bring a few other people along with us, right? Because that's what this whole journey is about. In the meantime, hit the button to subscribe, hit the bell to be reminded about when these are coming available. And as I always say, this is the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.